Winning feels good, baby. Let's go. The Vancouver Canucks, just like we all predicted, we're going to come home and beat the Nashville Predators. That's what we're talking about tonight. Let's go. Okay, maybe we weren't predicting it. But you know what? We outplayed them. I thought we were the better team tonight. And why don't we celebrate? It felt good. I don't know. It's been a minute since we won. It's been a while since we've played well for most of the game. So, you know what I mean? We've lost a lot. Let's win a few. You know what? There's so much good to talk about this game tonight, but there was moments where I'm like, we're going to win this game. We're the better team. We're clearly the better team. Oh, wait a minute. We're getting our butts kicked now, and felt like normal. And then all of a sudden the third period starts, and I'm like, it feels like momentum. The ice is the momentum shifted. The ice is tilted, and here we are. We're in the beautiful moments where it's like, you know what? I think we're going to tie it up, and I think we're going to win in shootouts. I literally was texting with Mark, and I said to him, we're going to shootout. And I knew the moment we went to shootout, we were going to win this game. I don't know what it was about tonight. I just felt like tonight was one of those nights, you know what I mean? That was one of those nights where we were going to win this game, and I'm okay with that. It feels good. Feels good to get a W, doesn't it, everyone? So if you're a YouTube member, I want you to know that it's like just one of those opportunities where you can use those emojis. You're a RevTrev member, you can have one of those emojis, right? And you can go from there, right? Go ahead, grab one of those emojis. Canucks win, Canucks win, Canucks win. Let's go. This is absolutely exciting to see. And I'm so pumped that we won this evening. It was just fun. It was just fun to be a part of it and to be just in that thing. And it was just great to finally see some good things pay off. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those moments where we're sitting here and we're watching this game, or we're watching this team, and then we're getting our butts kicked night after night after night. And we're just sitting here going, you know what? I know we don't want to win, but there's a moment where it's like, these young guys are working hard. This team looks so much better. In the last 5 games, this team has honestly looked so much better. We've been in most of the games. Actually, we've been in all of them, all 5, even though we lost 2-0 to Seattle. We could have tied that game up. And all of a sudden, the Canucks, it's like the trade deadline passed. Well, started before the trade deadline. It's like they woke up or something. It's like, you know what? We're tired of losing. And here we are. Here we are with a W tonight. So, yeah, anyone else, just, raise your hand if you're just tired of losing. I get that we're going to have to lose a lot more to keep this rebuild going, and I get it. But, man, it was nice. It was nice to get a dub. Now, many of you know or have heard already, Tuesday night, I'm going with my daughter to Vancouver, hitting the ferry, because we live in Nanaimo, and we're going to the Canucks Florida Panthers game. Looking forward to that. Can't wait. We're going to have a great time together. And if you see me, I'm going to be in the upper deck, row 3, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Those are great seats. I think the first 5 rows in the balcony are fantastic, and so that's a great place to watch a game. I prefer being in the lower bowl, honestly, but if I'm not in the lower bowl, I want to be in those first 5 rows in the balcony. I've been in so many stadiums where I'm in the nosebleeds. I'm just done with it. You know what I'm saying? So Tuesday, that's coming up, but let's dive into this game. This is the post-game show. So glad you're here. Let's get into this tonight. Excuse me. All right, let's say so 4-3 shootout win for the Vancouver Canucks. Lot of good things to talk about. Absolutely a lot of good things to talk about. And as you can see here, that the shots on goal were so in favor of us because we outshot them in the first period 12-5. And I felt like first period wise, like in all honesty, if you just watch the first period, you're like, we were the better team. We were the better team. And it's like, how are we tied going into the end of the first period? How in the world were we tied? And it's like, we outplayed them, outshot them. It was 12-5 in shots. That is absolutely insane. And then in the second period, they had 8 shots and we only had 6. And just scored first goal for them. Brock Besser had himself a pretty good night, you know. Rossi had a phenomenal night as well. I really liked that line of Ogren, Rossi, and Besser. That was the night. The night for us was just fantastic. Wise, it was just really fun to watch, you know. And I'm like thinking, man, there's a lot of these lines that are now starting to form that are getting some chemistry, and I like watching it, you know. And I think the idea of putting Rossi and Ogren together is a great idea to start with. And then you got a guy like a veteran player like Brock Besser. And why wouldn't you like Brock? He's a great dude. And by the way, his interview, I need to do a video about his interview, but stand-up guy. If we're going to go with a captain next year, I know everyone wants Hronek. I want Brock Besser. Brock Besser, he is a Canuck. He wants to stay in Vancouver. He loves it in Vancouver. And here he is. And so many people like, trade him. It's like, I don't think you can trade that contract. But I just love like a character guy, just is honest, not been happy. He said last year was just chaos. And then he's walking in saying, you know, I went through some tough personal stuff and I just don't play well when it's like that. And I get it. I really appreciate that he's honest there. But yeah, but he had a good game. And I didn't mean to remove that. But he had a good game. But Jost had 2 goals. Then as many of you know, my son grew up with Matthew Wood. We're fans of his. We wish him all the best. He ends up scoring against us, and it's 3-1. And that's the moment where we're like, it's over. That's it. We're team tank. It's over, and that's what's going to happen. But you know what? It didn't. It didn't. The Canucks found a way to come back, and that Rossi goal was nice because he was in the right place at the right time and scored really quickly. And you know, it's the shot from Ogren. And then it goes in there. I was really happy with that. And then once we pulled the goalie, I just thought I just have a feeling we're going to score this. And the Hronek goal ends up being the goalie's pulled, and here we are. So let's just show you the Marco Rossi goal. Actually, let's just do all the Canucks goals. There's only 3 of them. So here's the Besser one. This is a beautiful tip. So Besser to Rossi, down over to Ogren, up to Hronek, and he throws it on net, and it gets deflected twice. The deflection by Brock Besser was amazing. Now, if you go here, this Rossi goal, right place, right time. Ogren comes across the red line and then gets it here. Rossi. Oh, whoa, wait. I'm behind. Okay, let's redo this. So Ogren here tries to cut through the middle. And right there, the puck gets lost. It gets scrambly. And here he goes. Rossi. And then Ogren gets it, shoots the puck. Look at where Rossi is right there. Okay, right there. Perfect place, perfect time. Rifles it back in. Bing to bango. Let's go, Rossi. And then with just a minute and 1 second remaining. We're going here to Hronek. So Hronek to Besser, shot. Rossi on the side, goes to Besser, goes to Hronek, and booyah! Oh, man, that was amazing. By the way, in the third period, Coach Foote put together Hronek and Bouillon together. And I've been just wondering, just watching him play, that why would you not have him on that top line with Hronek? He's been playing on the third line Bouillon, and finally it's like in the third period, it's like, oh, let's just put them together. Really? You think that's a good idea, Coach Foote? You really think so? Oh, you mean the young rookie prospect that we need to develop and want him to reach his potential in the Quinn Hughes trade with him and Ogren and Rossi? And if you look at that game tonight, that Minnesota trade helped us to win that game for sure. Plus, we still get a first-round pick for it. Crazy to think that they were gonna like stuff him on that third pairing, Bouillon on the third pairing. Get him up there, get him good minutes, and you can see what happens. By the way, tonight we're drinking Diet Coke Cherry Diet Coke. Okay, Cherry Diet Coke. My daughter said, Dad, can you pick these up? So I picked them up tonight, and we're going to, have you ever tried one of these? It's pretty good. I mean, it's no real cherry Coke, but it's, for a diet, it's all right. I don't know what if I like better. Cherry Coke Zero or Cherry Diet Coke? I don't know which one I like better. I feel like I need both of them beside each other and do a taste test. That's what I think I need to try. But nothing beats a real cherry Coke. It's just that there's too much sugar in it and, trying to be healthy. You know what I mean? So, but this shootout goal, I forgot to talk about that, is I thought it was quite nice by Jake. It's a beautiful goal. Absolute beautiful goal by Jake DeBrusk. I was really impressed. Deked him out right over the top of the shoulder. The Philip Forsberg one, I believe, is the one. Is that the one hit the shaft? No, that his was terrible. Philip Forsberg's one, Tolo Pilo owned him like so well, like absolutely did. He knew exactly where Philip Forsberg's going. Ryan O'Reilly's was fine. Stamkos didn't really have that great a one. By the way, I know that I rail on Pettersson a lot, so I get it. I get why people are upset at me for that, okay? But in all honesty, there were moments today where it's like you needed to score on the 2-on-1, and then he dekes there and just couldn't put it in. Turns over the puck at crucial moments, and then we get into shootout. And I'm like, oh, great. I mean, come on, just score, win this game for us. $11.6 million. And he didn't score, but I thought, you know what? It was a really good opportunity. He made Saros work hard to make the save. So I was decently happy with it, but it is what it is, right? I just expect more from this guy, and I expect him to produce. There was a number of times tonight, I'm like, here we go again. Like, just, he had no excuses, should have buried it, should have scored, just didn't, over and over again, falling over. It's just difficult to watch. And all these people that want to make the excuses, look at his line mates. Okay, well, when he gets a breakaway, or is he on a 2-on-1, and he takes the shot and clearly tries to deke or take the shot and doesn't score, or goes into shootout and doesn't score. Like when do you just say he's struggling? It's been a long journey of struggle, and maybe he's not as good as you think he is anymore. I don't know. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop with the excuses. He said multiple times last couple of games to score and to make a difference, and just hasn't. But luckily, Jake DeBrusk comes in, saves the day, scores a shootout winner for us, and we win it. So Yeah, there was a lot going on in this game. And, there was a lot of good plays, a lot of good players. Let's just quickly look at the box score. Let's bring this up here. Get a sense of how much playing time everyone got for Vancouver. By the way, I want to check Matthew Wood and just see. He had 13 shifts. That's it. Wow. He had a goal and just under 11 minutes. 2 shots on net. That's not bad, Matt. Okay. So, Brock Besser, and let's see here. Brock Besser, Ogren. So Brock gets 23 shifts. Ogren gets 22, and Marco Rossi only gets 18. Only played 14 minutes of ice time. Guys, this is the best line we had tonight. And look at it. You're looking at this best line, okay? Rossi, Ogren, Besser. Then you look at Pedersen. Is it O'Connor was on that line? And Kane. It's just gross. They get all the playing time. They don't produce. Now, Drew O'Connor had himself a really good game. 4 shots on net, as well as Brock Besser had 4 shots on net. That's impressive. Guys, and girls, have you seen this? 19 shifts for Ratu tonight. 10 minutes and 15 seconds. 3 shots on goal. I like that. So Drew O'Connor had himself a game. But then you go down here. And I thought Mancini played pretty good tonight, even though he only played 14 shifts, the least out of everyone. Elias Pettersson, 19 shifts. But look at this. Hronek, 29. Verlander, 27. Bouillon, 23. Marcus Pettersson gets 26. Only 2 shots on goal by our D-men. 3 blocks by Hronek, 1 hit. 3 giveaways by Bouillon. I guess that's why he's not out there a lot. I don't know. And Tolopilo had some beautiful saves in third period and overtime and, of course, in shootout. So if you look at it, we outplayed them tonight. 27 shots on goal to their 19. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where you're just looking at it, and we just destroyed them on the faceoff. We won 23 faceoffs to their 16. Nobody scored on the power play because they're both awful on the power play. Penalty minutes, 6-4. They out-hit us by 5. They had 5 more block shots. We had 1 more giveaway, and we had 2 more takeaways. So the Vancouver Canucks win the season series against the Nashville Predators. We win. They win first game in Nashville 2-1, and then we win final in OT 5-4 on November 3rd, and here on March 12th, Vancouver wins in shootout. So we're better than Nashville. Now, we can't say that about a lot of teams, but we're better than Nashville, okay? I want to dive into your comments, and looking forward to connecting with you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, by the way, so I've revamped my intro video, and I've revamped my outro video now to reflect more of the team. The only thing is, on the intro video, it's hard to find. I can't find a Marco Rossi black skate jersey picture, so I'm on the hunt for that. So I don't think I have him in there, but and I kept Sherwood in just because he was in a fight one time and blah blah blah. But once Douglas gets in that fight and we get a picture of it, I'm posting it in there. But my outro, it's good. It's all updated as well. So make sure you don't miss that. Okay, I want to hit the other promo and then get into your comments. Hope that you're doing well tonight. Canucks win. Canucks win. It's crazy. In shootout 4-3. Let's get into it. First comments by Rod, go Nucks, go. Absolutely. And then we go from someone who's excited and cheering on the team to someone, Brian, who is really upset that we get an extra point effort at the end to stay mediocre. Listen. We're so far in front, we can afford to do this. We can afford to get a 2-point night. Now, Calgary, who's trying to chase us, they won tonight as well. So it's not like it's a big deal. Okay. So Brian, I get you're mad, but we're mad when we lose. We're mad when we win. We're mad if we tie the game and go to get a point. You know what I mean? There's no happy medium here. It's just like full tank. We want to lose every game 5-1. No, we don't want to do that. We want to be competitive and be in certain games. So this team is not good enough, and we're going to get a top 3 pick. No problem. So you don't need to boycott. Stay calm. Okay. And keep moving on. Right. Bernsey, Glendon, good to see you. Great game. I thought it was a good game, especially at the end. Dell, no worries. We got last place locked up. That's right, man. Brian, we got last place locked up. I got home by the end of the second period, down 3-1. Yeah, it was second period was bad. But if you watch if you missed the first period, we looked great. And then in that third period, you started seeing the momentum shift, and it ended up being a really good game. The team can tank, but as long as players get goals, I'm good. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Who's this guy with sunglasses subbing for RevTrev? Hey, man, it's me. Why do I laugh at my own jokes? I don't know. They're not even that funny. Ortolo Pilo plays and gets experience. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I look like Brett. I love Brett. Best there ever was, best there is, best there ever will be. You know. Yeah, Bret Hart was awesome. Bret Hart was awesome, man. Those were the days. Like, I don't watch wrestling anymore, but those were the days. You know, those are the golden days. Like the Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, the Macho Man Randy Savage, and then you get Bret Hart in there, and like just so many cool characters, and then it shifts to like The Rock and Stone Cold and all those like that. That was pretty fun watching all that stuff over those years. But you know, Andre the Giant, you know, you just had so many great characters back in those days. I just have a hard time. I can't watch it anymore. I watch the odd thing. I watch the Royal Rumble every once in a while. The Royal Rumble's fun, but anyways, this is not a wrestling channel. Yeah, so I miss those days. SGA is in the building, and he says that I look like Bret Hart. I think that's a compliment. I wish I was like as buff as, you know, him. That would be cool. Need to lose for the next 2 years minimum. Get used to it, folks. Misery likes company anyways. Absolutely. Kelly I was cheering for Stamkos to score. Dang it. Yeah, you know what? On the power play, if he would have scored, he also leapfrogs all those other guys he's tied for, you know, really high in power play goals. But you wanted Stamkos to win and to score, and no, we wouldn't get the one. Kelly Duncan, they got practice facilities. Meow, they start winning. Now, you mean, right? Not meow. Here's the thing. That getting a practice facility, and you see what they have, they need to revamp it big time. And I was trying to get my bearings on where it was and everything, but the Britannia rink on Commercial, is it Commercial Drive? I think that's what it is, right? Or Commercial Street, I think it is. Only 11 minutes from Rogers Arena. I just think it's a big win. The only thing is, I think it's going to take them at least 2 years to make that into a facility that would be worth an NHL level. So they got a lot. Apparently they've revamped the ice surface, and it's really good. So we'll see. I'm excited that they finally got a practice facility. People have been coming to my comments like, yeah, we're going to congratulate them now. 5 years later, they finally did. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is. Are we happy that? No, we're not. But I mean, at least they're getting one, and again, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? You win, you're mad, they're mad. You lose, they're mad. We don't have a practice facility, you're mad. And then we do have a practice facility, and now we're getting one, and now we're mad. Like, I don't know. Can we make up our mind? We're just angry. And I made a video a number of weeks ago called Canucks Fans Are Angry. And yeah, it's just true. I blame Gary Bettman for Canucks not getting a first overall pick. Okay. I don't think, yeah. I think this year we got a legitimate chance, and I'm looking forward to it. So, Brock, too nice to captain? What do you mean? He has to be mean or something? I don't know. That's fine. In my opinion, re-sign Rossi and make him captain. I mean, you know what? That could be it too. And we don't need to re-sign him yet, do we? I thought we had him for a while. Let's just see. Puckpedia, right? Let's do Puckpedia. Oh, he just signed that long deal, man. We're talking, he's 24 years old. He's got this year at $5 million, next year at $5 million, and the year after, and he's an RFA. Give him the C. Give him the C already, everyone. Excuse me. Those glasses are confusing Grogu. Well, I apologize, but Richard, he should sign with the Canucks. Wood minus the sure. Are you saying Wood minus the sure? Are you talking about Matthew Wood? I'd love it if Matthew Wood came to Vancouver. That'd be great. Or if we signed Sherwood back, but he can't now because he just extended with the Sharks. Canucks can't tank, right? I'm sure they are, man. Guys, we have such a far cushion. We're okay. And we don't have to worry. The tank is in full force. We got the tank commander. We got Coach Foot. We're good. We're good. Tank commander thumbnail is hilarious. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Kind of cool, eh? Oh, it's so fun. So fun doing stuff like that. Okay. We need more players from BC. That's what we're lacking. If we have a ton of BC players be leading the charge, they'd be pumped to play, except Kane. Except Kane. I love that little shot there, Richard. That was awesome. Kelly Duncan says, watch both Coke Zero and Diet Coke taste the same. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that reminds me. Have you ever seen The Simpsons and the Duff Beer Brewery? And it's like beer, light beer, ultra light beer, and it's coming out of the same funnel, and it's going to 3 different things, filling it up. And I've thought about it when it comes to Coke and Pepsi. Like, what if it's coming out of the same spout, it's just got a different can? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't surprise me that Coke Zero and Diet Coke just taste the same, just different packaging. You know, I've got a Coke Zero here. Just give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Now, we're not. I don't have a Coke Zero cherry Coke, but here's my Coke Zero. Okay, it hasn't been opened, and then it's just like just cover the cherry. Okay, it's like Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. Are they the same or are they different? And I mean, and I don't care. Like I love cherry Coke, but I also love cherry Pepsi. As long as it's got cherries in it, I'm happy. Okay, but it could. I knew Petey wasn't going to score in the shootout, and yeah, not only that, but Jordan's here, and this is so true. He couldn't hit the net. It went off the toe of his stick, and he missed the net by a mile. And I know it's an American reference, but it's true. It felt like it was by a mile. It wasn't even close. And then they're like, oh my goodness. But anyways, Dreamers there. PD struggling. Yeah, absolutely. Kelly says of this year, taught Canucks anything. They need enforcer for each line. This way, not too many injuries. You know what? I don't think we need an enforcer for every line, even though we would love that. Don't get me wrong. But we just having Douglas is nice. It's nice. But Canucks won thanks to Jake. Yeah, absolutely. PD struggles, but Jake, the snake, wins for us. Just let PD get his game back on his own. We don't need to put pressure. He got his money. It'll all come together in time. And then you're crossing your fingers going, I hope this is true. Listen, the idea that we're putting too much pressure on him and he's not playing well because of the fans, that's got to be one of the worst excuses. I'm not saying you're actually saying this. You're probably just joking around. But there's no way. You're playing in a Canadian market and you just got you hit the jackpot with the contract. And what happened was your points just dived. It went into the toilet. If we think for 1 second that 45 points and whatever he's going to get this year is even going to get to 50, let's say I'll be generous. He's going to get to 55 points. 11.6 million for 45 and 55 points. I don't even think he's going to get to 55. I would be shocked if he gets to 50. Let's say 49, 45, 49. Unacceptable. Oh, well, who's all the people that he's playing with, that kind of stuff. It's like, it doesn't matter, even though it matters, We don't have to worry about PD's contract anymore for a while. Well, exactly. Well, you still got to produce. Free the skate, absolutely. PD needs a hypnotist. Dreamer, it's better than having ties no more, 0-0. Mark says, hey, Trev, the 90s want their glasses back. You know what? I'm not giving these back. I love these bad boys. The Bret Hart Canucks feel. I love it. It's RevTrev. Yeah, the glasses fool you. You need a WWF-like intro. I know. I need to get... Maybe I should do a Bret Hart song. I don't know. I just think if I do that, then I get copyrighted and all that stuff. But that would be fun. For all know, Cena is right behind you to join the stream. That'd be awesome. Yeah, he's pretty entertaining. Simon, you look like Owen Hart with your sunglasses. And in your opinion, how do you by the end of the season for Vancouver? Do you think we're going to get some of our players back from injury? We only have. Well, Demko's not coming back this year, and I don't believe Heedle's coming back either. So that's it. That's it. We don't. The injury excuse is no longer valid in Vancouver. It doesn't matter. How do I think we're going to end the season? Dead last. That's exactly how, and that's exactly the way as Canuck fans want us to have. We want to have the best chance to get that top pick. So I'm all in. We're all in on Team Tank, everyone. We're absolutely all in. Now, I want to see if I can bring up the draft stuff. I've been doing my draft videos, and I need to do a bunch of them this weekend. No, not NHL draft. It's draft content. That's where it's going to be. Where did I put this? Draft lottery odds. Here we are. So let's just be reminded of this, okay, Simon? We want to come last so that we can have the 25.5% chance of getting first. The highest opportunity to get the first overall pick is by coming last place. I know it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen that way, but it can, right? It definitely can. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? Let's just see something here. I'm trying to change something on the fly. I can't do it. But yeah, we want to get one of those top 3 picks. That's what we want to get. And sorry, if you come last, the worst you can come is third. That's the worst. So I think there's at least 5 good players in the NHL draft this year that I would be very happy if the Canucks drafted. And if you want to know who I think we should draft, watch my draft series videos. They're absolutely fantastic. Or at least I think so. Or else why would I do draft content if I didn't like it? You know what I'm saying? But let's bring up one of those as well. Which one do you want to see? Is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. Here we found it. Got it. So this is the first one. Then I have a Verhoff one. I've got a trading back strat one. And then this weekend, I'm going to be doing end of the first round. And I'm also going to be doing a second round prospects that the Canucks can snag. So make sure you're watching it. Make sure you're watching it if you haven't seen it yet. Do they need more than 1 sheet of ice at the practice? I think they need 2. I think they need 2. That's why it's going to take at least 2 years to build this thing. That's my opinion, and the amount of money that's going to cost to renovate this. But the location is excellent. They have 1 sheet of ice right now, but I think they need 2 at least. Okay, 2 at least. And they just build up, you know. Fans angry this time of the year, blame it on the rain. Yeah. Matthew Wood. Oh yeah, I love Matthew Wood. He's great hockey player, good human being. Simon, what do you think about that trade that never happened between Toronto and Vancouver? I haven't watched that video yet. I don't know if it's just rumor, but I'm going to watch it and see. I don't really have any comment yet. Tanking does not guarantee a first. No, you're right, Roy. It does not guarantee, but it guarantees a top 3 pick. Guess where Draisaitl was drafted? Okay? Guess where Draisaitl was drafted? Draisaitl was drafted. Was it second? No, I think it was third, if memory serves me correctly. Of course, why would the one I went to go, why wouldn't Hockey Database tell me where? Oh, maybe it did. I missed it. Yeah, 3rd overall. 2014. He was drafted 3rd overall, everyone. Anyone else happy with it? Like, I don't want the 3rd pick. Okay. Why not? Chris, did you see that the TSN mock draft had Toronto getting 1st overall and Canucks getting shafted and gets the 3rd pick? I've done a ton of them myself. I've seen Toronto leapfrog us to 2nd. I've never seen them get 1st. But yeah, that could happen. If Toronto lands 1st pick, I'm going to be ripping mad. And we all are. Dreamer, only BC players they need is Bedard and Celebrini. Tried past 2 seasons, and they traded the first BC boy. You know what? Wouldn't it be awesome? Bedard, Matthew Wood, Celebrini. That would be awesome. I would love that. You don't like cherry Coke? Same with Dr. Pepper. I don't mind the Dr. Pepper Zeros taste very similar to the Dr. Peppers, but you don't have to. Dr. Pepper's either you love it or you hate it, and I'm one of those ones where I think it's pretty good. Callum, hey, Rev, nice to win one once in a while. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Hey, by the way, speaking of stuff, have you guys tried these? These are these new nerd clusters. My daughter loves these. So I bought some for her, and I'm like, I got to try one. And then I tried one, and then I'm like, these are addicting. If you haven't tried these, and I haven't been eating hardly any sugar lately, so this is definitely a treat, but this thing is like a gummy covered in nerds. You got to try it. It is delicious. But Tell him I'm with you. It feels good to win. Gary, good to see you, first of all. Yes, these are sunglasses. And second of all, the future's so bright for the Vancouver Canucks. We got to wear shades. Nowhere from then up from here. Richard, I meant it's up to him to play. Change your off-season routine, do something, man. It's crazy. Yeah, whatever PD's doing is not working. Why doesn't the NHL do what the NFL does? NFL contracts are not fully guaranteed. Please explain. If EP40 was in the NFL, he would have been cut years ago. You know what? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I think something just flew on. Oh, it's a nerd. All right. Excuse me. The reason why they won't do this is that once you get guaranteed contracts, the NHLPA will not stand for that. So it's too late, but I'm with you. The only problem is the NFL, it's a cutthroat league, and they just axe people so fast. And they just don't, like, the average running back is in the league for like 3 years, and then that's all in the entry-level contract stuff, and they just don't make any money, and then they're gone. They're gone. So it's a little bit brutal, and you can see it, dead cap, and they got to figure out all their cap issues and stuff. I wish we could find a happy medium between the NFL and the NHL, but yeah, EP40 was in the NFL, he would have been cut. We should try to get the Twins in the. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on that yet, but I know that that's I'm going to do that video too. But the Canucks fans, we get sold on certain players, and I'm gonna do a deep dive into the Twins for sure. The Ruck Twins. Roy, if I spend $1 bazillion to buy a Lamborghini and the dealer drives me a Civic, is it okay to be upset? I think you should be. I think you have the right to be upset. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Justin, heard 3 teams made offers for PD asking for $3 million retained. Maybe something happens in the summer. Maybe, but he's got a no movement clause, so he can say yes or no to it. But yeah, maybe he does. The future is so bright. We got to wear shades. Absolutely. I'll do a tankathon tonight for sure. Hopefully, we don't need slackers. Get PD out. Okay. Finishing last will not matter. Gary will never let us have first overall. It's third. It's fine. Top 3 this year in the draft is 3 very good players. Peter, I disagree with your no more Swedes. I'm telling you right now, if we land Stenberg, you're going to be happy. He's going to have a long career in the NHL. He looks like he's playing with men right now in the SHL in Sweden, and he looks good. Now, he's had a bit of a slump, so is Verhoff lately. But you're talking about, McKenna is lighting it up against, college players. Now, he just turned 18, so it's still pretty impressive because these guys are all a little bit older than him, or for the most part, I should say. But I disagree that no more Swedes. I just disagree with that. It's just if you get Stenberg, you should be happy. I can see Gustafsson, the defenseman, and we're not going to end up landing him, but he could have a good career as well. So I'm not opposed to having a Swede. I just want good players. Anders won at 10 spot and got for, yeah, I know. It's brutal. It's possible. I'm just happy with the top 3 pick. Chris says, I think EP40 plays better as a winger, like when they had Miller, Petey, and Brock line. Yeah, it's because it's not that he plays better on the wing. He played with a line driver in Miller. That's what it is. So the Canadian for our first pick draft. We might take McKenna. But what if we get the second pick and we get Stenberg? I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Rigged draft, Angelo says. Interesting. Look where Quinn Hughes was drafted. 5th. Exactly. Yes, Callum, it was nice to get a win. Absolutely. Where'd you get those cool glasses? I got these from the Canucks Pro Shop. Yeah, they were selling them the year that we went to the playoffs. Oh, I almost busted them. Okay, I didn't bust them. Okay. Buster Rhymes. Okay. Justin says top 3 is fine. I don't think anyone is a superstar anyways. That's fair. I don't think there's a Celebrini, a Draisaitl, a Bedard, a McDavid. Shall I say Matthews? Maybe there's a Matthews. I don't know. Maybe McKenna. Maybe McKenna ends up being a stud. Maybe Stenberg ends up being a stud. I don't know. How much cap do we have? It's a great question. Right now, it says current cap, according to Puckpedia, says we have almost $15 million in cap space. That is nutso. Says projected cap space is 2.8 million. Says current cap space is 14.9 million. And projected playoff cap space is $25.2 million. Good thing we're not making the playoffs. That might be the reason why. Don't recommend maple Pepsi. Never tried it, but I would try it. I like Dr. Pepper. That's cool. Look, guys, we have a 49% chance of picking 3rd. That's fine. It's fine. In your opinion, where does Abbotsford's farm team train? Do they have their own facility in Europe? No, I think they just practice at their rink. Root beer is your favorite. What kind of root beer, Peter? Is it any kind? Is it A&W? Is it Hires? Is it Barks? Do they even sell Barks root beer anymore? I don't even see that. Is it Pop Shop root beer? What other root beers do we have? I feel like I'm missing a major root beer. You know what I mean? I quit everything, only water. You know what? I really like drinking water. That's what I primarily drink. And every once in a while I have a pop. Not the Macho Man shades. That's true. They're not the Macho Man shades. These are more the Hart Brothers shades. Good thing about rebuilding is that the cap space doesn't matter as much. No big free agents are going to sign in Vancouver for a while. Yeah, the free agency is absolutely garbage this year. So it's hopefully we don't overspend on anyone. We passed all game long. We did. We outshot them, man. The Bettman NHL does not reward you for being dog scat. Yeah, that's fair. I think those candies are awesome too. I love all candies. What's your favorite candy in your opinion? Oh, my favorite candies are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, they are my favorite by far. I can't find them in stores anymore. And so our good friend, Coach Rob Willie, showed me where I could get them on Amazon. So I've been buying them off Amazon, but I've been trying to kill my sugar intake by a lot. So I haven't bought them, but they're so good and they're so addicting. The red ones are the best because they're the cherry color or flavor. Green ones, yellow ones, the lime and lemon. The orange ones are fantastic. All 4 colors are amazing. Dinosaurs. And you can get them at like Dollarama, but they're like the gummy ones, like the real chewy gummy ones, and they're not as good. You got to go and get the ones like the big bag of them, like humongous bags, like $14. It's a huge bag. Marcus says PD needs to stay and work with the Sedines for the summer. Yeah, I agree. I don't watch the NFL, overpaid to play pigs and passing. I love the NFL. I'm a diehard Packers fan. Love the Packers. In fact, I have my own channel, RevTrev NFL. If you want to talk NFL content, which is so much right now because of free agency, I absolutely love the Super Bowl. I love watching the season. I can't wait for August to hit. So Well, or we will have some room to make some good signings. You don't want to sign anyone this year. There's no one. Nick Schmaltz and Alec Tuck are the two guys, and I bet you Tuck extends like Schmaltz did. But Petey was a Lamborghini, then he got an oil change from a different dealer. Callum, our Canucks budgies are laying early Easter eggs. Oh, yeah, that's right. That may become baby budgies. That's cool. That's cool. Pedersen looked good as well until we signed them to a long-term deal. Yep, Peter, you're right. Callum says, everyone, like and subscribe to get this awesome content for free. Yes, absolutely. That doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything to watch it. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. The only thing it would cost if you want to become a member. Thoughts on the Sens getting back their first overall pick, hence screwing over the Canucks? You know what? I didn't like how they got it back, but oh well, it is what it is. Peter, caffeine-free root beer. Oh, Dad's root beer. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, so if I'm going to rank root beers, what would I rank them? Okay, there's so many, though. I think I'll go Dad's root beer number 1. A&W root beer number 2. What would be third? It's a tough one. I don't know if I just those are the two front runners in my opinion. Yeah, Dad's root beers definitely. If I buy candy, everything gone the same day. Yeah, right. It's hard to say no. Oh, also, Marcus brings up a good one. Strawberry Twizzlers are the best. My go-to. You know what I found's better than strawberry Twizzlers? The long nibs. And I almost bought some today, but again, trying to keep the sugar intake low. The long nibs are better. They're the cherry ones, and they're unbelievable. So addicting. How did the Seahawks lose their MVP running back? It all comes down to exactly what you were talking about. The way the NFL is designed, their contracts are not, there's only guaranteed money, and then you can get rid of people. So Kenneth Walker wanted big money and got it from the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's why you lose it. You just can't afford those big contracts and stay competitive. There are so many things the Canucks need to get to set straight. Practice arenas and maybe need to work on fixing Canucks culture. For sure. The Canucks culture one is the biggest one that's difficult. Trying to come back on the sugar. Well, I know that's why you can't buy those. You can't buy the candy, Peter, because you say that if you buy it, you eat it all in one day. SodaStream has root beer and no name. You know what? I don't like SodaStream at all. So I'm not a fan. And maybe just because I can't make it well. I don't know. It's probably my fault. Brisk iced tea is good. Yeah, I know. But we were talking about root beers. But yes, it is good. Don't drink coffee or tea anymore. Peter, yeah, I hear you. Simon, who is some of your surprising teams in the Western Conference, in your opinion, for the NHL? Well, I love what Colorado looks like, and I love what Minnesota looks like. The surprise teams in the NHL. Well, it's not Tampa. Boston. Seattle has surprised me this year. Anaheim surprised me this year. Those are the ones. Those are the big ones that I think have surprised me. So, me too. Quit coffee today. Don't really drink pop that much anymore. If you're sick and like have a cold sugar, it just feeds it. Cold sugar or cold shower. Broncos haven't done any outside trades. I don't know what's going on. I hope they have a big trade coming. You know what? They're really good. Your Broncos are really good, Mark. Honey, lemon, ginger will get rid of colds. It's true. I've been trying to do a lot of that. I just drink the SodaStream water. It's free. That's fine. McCormick's Dino Sours gummies. Is that them? Okay, yeah. I think that is what they are. Let me just go. okay, I bought them on Amazon, so I'm gonna bring up the picture. I'm telling you guys, on Prime Video, there's a new movie, The Last Legion. It's got recommended to me. I don't know. Is that any good? Okay, here it is, right here. Yes, that's the one, Del. That's the one. Okay. I'm going to. Can I? No, I can't. I purchased this 3 times. Last time I purchased this item was July 20th, 2025. It's been a minute. Yes, it's these ones right there. This is the bulk weight. 1.8 kilograms of dinosaurs. McCormick's Dinosaurs gummies. These are the greatest things. If you have not tried them, I challenge you to try them and see if I'm wrong. But they're great. They're my favorite. Lots of bad surprises this year for sure. Teams, absolutely. I drink spring water. That's cool. What favorite sodas do you like to drink, in your opinion? Cherry Coke. I like a lot. I love Black Cherry's one from the Pop Shop. I love their lime. Is it Lucky Lime? Love that one. I love orange lime as well. Orange cream soda or crushed lime, crushed cream soda. I like Coke, Pepsi. I like cherry Pepsi, cherry Coke. I don't mind Dr. Pepper. I used to like Mountain Dew. Yeah, basically I like ginger ale. Love ginger ale. Root beer, of course. Yeah, I like everything. 7-Up, Sprite, they're fine too. Yeah, I don't know. Canadian spring water is good. Yeah, absolutely. The training facility is close to all the restaurants on Commercial Drive. It's true. The players can eat good before practice. They were complaining about that on the one, but yeah. It's good on one hand to have a young team, but we need vets to guide our young group. I agree. Who are some of your Eastern Conference teams that are surprising for the NHL? I said Boston. Let me just see who else. Let's see who else. I can just bring this up while I'm looking. So remove that, add this. And let's just go here. Why not? Conference. Oh, Buffalo is the hugest surprise of the NHL. How in the world do they have 40 wins? 40 wins, 20 losses. That is the biggest turnaround. Pittsburgh's good too. The Islanders are solid. Boston, yeah. The biggest surprise too is Maple Leafs are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Rangers are absolutely terrible. 2 years in a row. Devils are bottom barrel. Wow. Yeah, those are early diabetes, sugar. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's why I'm cutting back. At Christmas time, Gangong's Chocolate Factory in New Brunswick brings out these giant suckers called Barely Toys. Such memories as a child. I never tried that. Oilers really don't look good this year. No, they do not. Their goaltending's awful. RevTrev for coach. No. I do not want to be the coach. GM, I'll take a shot at that, but not the coach. I would be the worst because I don't know enough about the ins and outs of the hockey game to do. I couldn't teach them about skating and all that kind of stuff. So gifted one. Oh, hey man, thank you, Adam, for blessing someone with a membership. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's give it up. Hype train for Adam Lee. Thank you, man, for supporting the channel and also blessing someone with a RevTrev membership. Kempner Canucks membership. Sabres will win the cup before the Canucks. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what it looks like. Good memories are the best. Sure. Yeah. Fire? What's fire? Buffalo will make it to the final, but lose game 7. Feel sorry for Adam Foote. I don't. He's making $1.5 million this year. If he gets fired, he gets the other remaining $1.5 million for the next 2 years. So he's going to make $4.5 million for 1 year. So I don't, I mean, even if he comes back next year, I don't feel bad for him. Fire management, Adam says. I know a lot of people feel that way. Too much pressure. I hear you. Okay, everyone, we're at an hour, and I've had so much fun with you, but I need to call a night because I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm going to be making a bunch of content this weekend, so stay tuned, buckle up, and I'm looking forward to watching some college basketball this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Canucks do. Now, I believe there's a game, is it Friday or Saturday night? And I'll just live stream that bad boy. Okay, so it is March 14th. So that is a Saturday, is it not? 2 days from now. Yeah. Yeah, so it is on Saturday night, and it's against the Kraken. And so it's going to be a 7 p.m. start time for us. And we'll see you on there. So Seattle leads this series 2-1. And we'll see. Now, Vancouver won the first game. Seattle won the second in shootout. They both were in shootouts. Vancouver won 3-2 in shootout. And then the next game, the Kraken won 4-3 in shootout. And then we played them February 28th. That was that awful debacle where Seattle in Kraken country beat us 5-1. So what are we going to see March 14th against the Kraken? We're going to see. I bet you there'll be a lot of Kraken players there. So, did I see the McAvoy cheap shot on short? I did not. I'll have to check that out. By the way, guys, before we end the stream, goal of the year candidate Eklund for the San Jose Sharks. If you haven't seen that goal tonight, go watch it. It's going to be on every Sports Center, every Sportsnet highlight, everything hockey related. Tonight is going to have goal of the year candidate. Make sure you can do it. Okay, everyone, I got to go. So thanks so much for hearing. By the new video, the outro video is going to be launched right now. Hit the like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you so much. And of course, always believe in blue. Go Tank, go, and go Canucks, go.